Greetings. Yoda and I, we're sitting out here in the parking lot waiting on my granddaughter, but she just got her ears pierced. And I thought I got my ears pierced when I was 10 years old. I'm trying to avoid Yoda's big head in the screen. I got my ears pierced when I was 10. And quite naturally, that was back in 1965. Now, back then, they had those clothespins and they would clamp them to your ears. You had a clothespin hanging on this ear and a clothespin hanging on this ear. Every once in a while, they take that clothespin and they would pinch it to make sure that your earlobe was dead, okay? Now, after a while, probably about a half hour or so, you sat there with those clothespins dangling, hanging on your ears, and they steady coming by, clamping and clamping. What they done after that, they took a cork. They put that cork behind your ear, and they had a threaded needle. They used some alcohol, burnt the tip and then used some alcohol on it. They took that threaded needle, like a sewing needle, and it had some white thread on the end. They took that needle and they stuck it in through your ear till it hit that cork, and they took that cork and they pulled that needle through your ear along with the thread. Then they cut the thread off and they tied a knot in the thread, and then you had this loop like you was wearing a threaded looped earring. And every day you had to put some Vaseline on your ear, and you took that thread and you would pull it back and forth through your hole in your ear every day until it healed. And that's how I got my ears pierced when I was 10 years old. Now you go to the mall, they have a gun and they go click, that's it. The ear. We couldn't even wear earrings for a while. We had to have that thread in our ears for a while. I don't remember how long, but it was for a while. And we kept, every day we had to put Vaseline on it, and we just pull that ear. That's to get that pus and all that extra blood and stuff out of your ear, keep it from getting infected. But that's how I got my ears pierced when I was 10 years old back in 1965. So that was an experience. That was life back then. But I survived. Y'all be blessed. Bye. Say bye, Yoda. Say bye.